Always on fire.
You're watching GuudeBoulderfist. You're watching GuudeBoulderfist. You're watching GuudeBoulderfist.
Alright. Next question. What is your this is from Lolana. What is your earliest memory? I actually have a memory when I was really young, playing in the living room of my house here, which is now our dining room because the house has been remodeled. But I was playing with a Batmobile, and I remember saying he was gonna go like northeast, southwest, or something like that. And I remember everyone in the room laughing at me because it's not a real direction. And that's one of my earliest memories. I also remember the same house. It's a terrible memory. Another really early memory though is 2, 3, 4 years old. I know because my mom and dad were still together. I remember they're sitting in the living room, and I'm standing by. There's like a heat return down the hallway here, and I was standing there picking my nose. And I was wiping it on the heat return. That's still there. Booger return. Yep. Oh, 1 second. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Still Lalana. Would you still play Minecraft if it wasn't as popular as it is? Yes, I would. I mean, you can tell from my channel, I don't just play things based on popularity, for sure. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't have things like Borderlands. Which is funny about Borderlands. I told everyone on the server before they started their Let's Play of it. I was like, it's not going to get a lot of views. And then if we all play it, it's going to get even less views. And nobody listened. So like everyone on the server started a Let's Play, and then we all got about the same number of views, 4,000 or 5,000 views. Then everyone else stopped their series because they weren't getting enough views, even though I'd warned them before they started. And realistically, I'm sure some of us would have got more views if everyone on the server had not been playing it. So they started the series just long enough to divide the viewers, and then they quit because the viewers were divided. It's just funny to me because I warned them. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't play things just for the views. When I started playing Minecraft, I wasn't getting crap reviews, and I still played. So yeah, I would not care how popular the game is. If it's something I enjoy, then I want to do it. So yep. And last question from Lalana is, do you even lift, bro? Do you even lift? Anyways. Ravines are so last week. Alright, moving on. This is from Halakar Impelia. I got the impression that you take MindCrack very seriously as a business. Do you have agreements, formal or informal, with the people that you add to the server about things like using the MindCrack name, putting out a certain number of videos, etc.? No, I do not have any type of agreements with the people on the server. No one is required to put out X number of videos or whatever. But if you, at the same time, if you're completely inactive, then there's no reason to be on the server. So, we do want people to be active on the server. So if they're, if you're part of MindCrack, you need to be an active part of MindCrack, so to speak. But no, you're not required to do a certain number of videos or anything like that. And there's no agreement as far as how to use the MindCrack name or whatever. I mean, if I see something going on that is being associated with MindCrack that I think is in poor taste or not something that I feel the name goes with, then I'll say something. That's happened before. I'm not going to give any examples because it's not really anyone's business. But yeah, there have been things that have happened that I ask people to not continue. Um, but I don't try to like run any kind of dictatorship here or anything like that. I mean, um, the whole point is we're all. The whole point, what makes us different from just a random group of people is that we're friends, and we have common goals and common ideas, and we're all trying to work together to be successful together. You know, not just I don't know, just one person. At least that's, you know, what the fuck? I thought they wouldn't break boats anymore, you piece of shit. God damn it. I was just selling right along because I didn't think it would break boats anymore. I mean, not everyone always has the group in mind as much as the next person, but that's always been my goal, is to grow as a group and help everyone out on the server. And maybe not just people in the server, you know, if it's possible to help people out in the community, I'd love to. That said, it's really hard to always have time to look at everyone's videos and stuff like that when you get people asking you to check out their channel or something. I wish I had the time to do that stuff, because it would definitely be nice to. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to read all my YouTube comments and respond to people. I'd love that kind of interaction. That's one thing I like about mail time, is getting these real life letters from people and it not being so overwhelming that I can read them all and interact with the people. Maybe I should start a series reading my YouTube inbox. The only problem with that is it would probably be really fucking boring, because it would mostly be, can I join the MindCrack server? And I think people would lose interest in that pretty quick. I know I sure did. So I'm kind of just walking into new terrain now. Maybe I'll find a desert temple or something. Just kind of looking for another cave there. I used to always get lucky and find epic caves. That first one was pretty good, but the ones we've seen since then haven't been so great. Or not great at all, or already been explored, I guess, is really the big problem with the last one. Hey, creeper. Don't mind me. This sand sure is squishy. Did he follow? No. Alright, let's pull up another question here. Somebody's walking near me. Oh, god damn it. Stop it, guy. Alright. This is from Garmanizer. If Jeb added new biomes, would you start a new map? And would Nebra still be in charge of the spawn area? If we get new biomes, yes, we will be starting a new map. Of course, we would still all have to come to agreement on it, I'm sure, but that's pretty much been the consensus. And whenever we have our group discussions about maps and stuff like that, we really are looking for terrain changing, huge new chunk changing update, and then we would probably start a new map. I'm not for or against a new map. I mean, I'm fine with it happening, but at the same time, if it doesn't happen, I'm not losing any sleep over it. And the viewers are kind of torn on this too. I've seen both ends of the spectrum. You know, some people want, like, well, if you want a new area, just walk away. And this is not, I was gonna say conversation, but it's really not a conversation Beef and I had. This is a straight out argument that Beef and I have on a regular basis. The thing about me and Beef is we're friends, so we can argue and still stay friends. But you know, I've told Beef just walk away, and he's like, it's not the same. And I was like, well, how's it not the same? And he says, because, I mean, this is not the only reason why. He said, I don't want to put any words in Beef's mouth. But one of his things he says is, you know, then other people still have stuff. And it's like, well, it doesn't matter if other people still have stuff. Walk away. But then he's like, even if other people don't have stuff, you know, it's not the same. I know my stuff's still there. So to Beef, walking away is not the same as starting a new map, and it doesn't cut it for him. So, but yeah, pretty much the conversations that we've had is, if there's a big terrain changing update, then that'll be the time to start a new map. And I hope that that's something that they have in their mind, is to do a terrain update, because I would love to see new biomes. I think that's one of the things this game is missing right now, is more biomes. I really want to see like a mesa type biome. But I mean, a lot of people have seen all the stuff on the Reddit about different biomes, and there's a ton of different biomes out there, options that is. Man, everyone's gone. Guess I could make it daytime. With that said, look at all this dirt. That's crazy looking. You know what? While I'm right here by all these sheep, let's do it. Let's make it day. I gotta make a workbench too, which I had enough to do that with only one plank. Wanna know why I made a second? Yep, whatever. Doesn't matter. Damn it. Who knew that you couldn't place beds on snow? Alright. Man, I don't want to get a gray one. Guess I will get a gray one. I'll go ahead and make the bed. Sure that was upsetting someone. There's rogue torch. Alright, there we go. So yeah, that question has been answered. Next one is from That's Dope. And he's got a 3-part question here. Why did you want to set up a server? Is the first one. Because I wanted to play with friends. I think I answered this one a little earlier, probably 17 episodes ago. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I wanted to play with my friends, so I set up a server. As I've said already in this series of videos, I didn't start YouTube to become famous or to make a living or make money or anything. I didn't even know that was an option when I started my channel. I just wanted to make videos and I wanted to talk to people. So that's why I started MindCrack, and then I wanted to play with my friends, and that's why I started a server. So that's really how it all came about. Part 2 is, will there ever be a limit to the number of people on MindCrack? As far as just a hard limit and a certain number or something, I don't think so. I don't think we'll ever set an arbitrary number. What's the point, you know? Will it become a point where you feel like there's too many people on the server and you don't want to add anymore? Probably. It almost feels like that now. I mean, I know that. We're obviously all competing for views, so to speak. I mean, again, we're friends, so we're not. It's not like it's one of those things where you know that there's only so much time in a day for people to watch your stuff, so you want to make sure that, you know. Honestly, what it does is it keeps us on our toes. Holy fuck, that's loud. Isn't that loud? Be right back. Apparently I forgot to start recording again. I left that jungle and I answered some more questions, so I'm gonna go back and answer them again. I think the last thing I asked about the limit number of people to join the server, and answered that. The next one was, have you ever regretted anything you've ever said on video? And the answer to that is, yeah, probably. I mean, there's been times where I've gone back and deleted footage because I thought, maybe I shouldn't have talked about that or something. And there's been things that I've uploaded that I thought, well, maybe I could have edited that out and not said it. But I try to be honest with you guys and convey my actual opinions and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I've said things that were controversial, but I don't regret them. I've probably lost tons of subscribers over some of the stuff I've said, but at least I was true to myself and I wasn't hiding who I really am. And that's one of my goals in doing this, is to be who I am, not who you guys want me to be. So yeah, there's that. And that was from That's Dope. The next was from Sky Fatality, and he asked, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? And what a stupid-ass question, man. I think it really depends on the weapon you have, right? Because, I mean, if you got a weapon that can handle 1 one duck-sized horse, then that's just one thing you have to kill. But if you're just like bare fists and feet, then you might fare better against a bunch of tiny horses. It's really hard to say though, and it's not something you should spend a lot of time thinking about because it's stupid. All right, next up. Are there any plans to have a season 9 of Ultra Hardcore? And that's from Shut Up Brick. And yeah, Shut Up Brick. Yes, of course there's plans. Next one's from Wandering Tourist. And he says, is Etho and the rest of them. Do you even care about the rest of them? Anyways, just as awesome off screen as they are on screen. I personally think people are more awesome off screen than on screen because they're able to be themselves and they're not worried about what they say and what gets uploaded and how people will criticize them. I mean, I'm a little different because I pretty much am who I am all the time. So if I have an opinion, I pretty much share it, which goes back to what I was talking about with regret. Man, this is a lot of ocean. Yeah, I mean, I think I prefer the guys off screen really, because we're just friends. Then we're not entertainers as well. But yeah, I mean, some people are the same on or off. Pause is another example of someone who's pretty much who he is all the time. Oh, sweet potato's done. I'll be right back. All right, ready? I am back. Oh, don't want to get turned here. Sure I'm going the right way. Fuck, I hope I'm going the same direction. Alright, moving on. There's a lot of questions. What did you think? Oh no, I'm definitely not going the same direction now. Alright, we gotta stop and look at the damn sun. Stop moving. Okay, this is the right way. The next one is from a random girl, and the question is, what did you think when the server was down due to Hurricane Sandy? I thought it sucked. And have you ever been harassed in real life from my subscribers? I wouldn't say harassed. I've been approached when I was out to eat with my family and stuff. I've talked about this before, and I'd rather not really talk to people when I'm out, with my family. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. At like a convention or something, then it's always fair game. By all means, that's why I'm there, to talk to and meet the people that made all this possible. But no, I've never been harassed, so to speak. Next one is from Durthorn, and he says, MindCrack's been a while now, and one of the most prominent features of it has been the prank wars. I'm curious to know which of all the pranks that's been done on the server is your absolute favorite, and who did you consider the best pranker? Also, if Packrat's furnace prank had been completed, do you think he would have been able to trap someone in there forever? I've always been a big fan of the gravel prank that I did. I don't want to name one of my own pranks, but I always liked that one. The prank that the Team Canada did with the mushrooms, I thought was a funny prank. Man, because it took me fucking forever to clean it up. I like some of Zisto's pranks too, of course. I don't like a lot of wool one pranks, but that's where Zisto's artistic side comes out. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not my style of pranking. But it's definitely visually appealing, and that translates well to YouTube videos, so those are definitely good. As far as the best pranker, I don't know. I'm not going to name one. I don't like playing the favorites or the best game. And as far as Packrat's prank goes, no one would get trapped in there forever. They would eventually kill themselves for sure. But it is a shame we messed it up. Not going to lie. Let's see if we finally hit something here. Is this just a single little island? If so, this is a badass island. I think it is. This is a badass island. We're going to stop here. should have grabbed more wool than what I did. Well, I could sleep a few times other places. Of course, it's about to be day anyways. This is cool. There's a cave here too. That would be awesome. This would be a nice place to build. I always want to build in the damn extreme hills biomes. Need to stop it. Just stop it. What's this? Why is there light? Ooh. Ooh. That's cool. Alright. Next one is from Red Ng. Any thoughts on the Feed the Beast server after playing it for a while? Do you think it's more fun or more of a bother to learn all the game mechanics? I think it's been fun. I do think that, like last night we recorded 3 hours, and I think we were trying really hard to make some entertaining stuff, but a lot of the stuff that you need to build stuff requires you to do a lot of gathering and prep work, and I think we spent a lot of time doing that, which doesn't translate to good video. So yeah. It's definitely got a learning curve to it as well. So it's one of those things, it's just going to take some time to get used to. I think a lot of people were worried that it's going to be like the death of MindCrack or something like that, and I don't think that's even remotely a chance. You know, some people will definitely get on there more at first, for sure. But I think, you know, I think as time goes on, people will definitely always come back here to do, you know, just a standard let's play some Minecraft type of stuff. I know at least for me, that's the case. This is a world where my true interests will always lie. But it's something fun to check out and mess around with for sure. So. Alrighty, next question. Is the cave? Nope, it sure is not. Dang it. Crimson M5 says, what does Etho look like? He has no face. He's like beef, but with no face. Alright, Crimson M5, what Minecraft map have you played on that you had the most fun with? Also, is there any you would like to play but just haven't been able to? I don't know, man. I've had a lot of fun pretty much any time we've done one of these custom maps. They're a lot of them are different, you know. I don't think, for me, I like the story-based games as much as the Capture the Monument. Not to say I don't like the story-based games. I've had a lot of fun playing like Blame the Controllers maps. But as far as my favorite map of all time, I think I'm going to have to go with Legendary, only because I went in it not knowing anything at all, even the person I was playing with. And you know, it turned out to be a lot of fun. So there's that. 324ATK says, what are the best and worst things that have happened to you as a result of your YouTube career? Best thing is everything. Everything about it's awesome. I mean, I've already talked about this a couple times in the last little while. I have no complaints. I love everything about it. Hope it can last forever. I know it won't, but wish it could. The worst thing, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe taking some games too seriously because I don't want to be bad at it or something. I don't know. I mean, there's really, it's hard to find anything to complain about, to be quite honest, man. I'm having to just stretch to think of something. What is your favorite woodland creature? Squirrel, maybe? I don't know. Little tiny adorable rabbits. I don't know, anything that's not creepy and crawly. Little fluffy things. Deers, as long as they're not running out in front of my car. I don't know, I don't really have like a, I mean, not like a, you know, honey badger or anything like that. It's not, does not come to mind. Don't know if this is appropriate or has been answered, but how did you meet your wife? Let's tell the story of how I met your mother. Not your mother, but yeah. Anyways, for those that know the reference there, good for you. I see. I met her in high school, so we've been together quite some time. I actually dated a friend of hers before that. Her name was Erin, and whenever Erin and I broke up, my wife approached me about dating me, and I was pretty reserved about the whole thing because I was still hung up on Erin, and pretty much told her no. And then she offered to have sex with me, and I agreed. And then I still told her I didn't want to date her or anything. I was like, yeah, we can just have sex. That works out. But then I told her not to tell anyone that we had sex because I didn't want Erin to find out. So it was a real dick move, to be honest. And that's pretty much how me and my wife met. I don't know if that answers all your questions. I feel like... Is this where I already was? Did I just make a circle? If so, there'll be a workbench on this island, like right up over here. Somewhere. Guess not. Did look familiar though, I have to admit.